me to win. Yes, he does. God wants me to win. Yes, he does. My fortune cookie told me to fuck shit up. My fortune cookie told me to fuck shit up. Now watch me fuck shit up, nigga. What's the deal? What's the deal? Oh, what is the dealio? I hope you are having a blessed... Let's stop using that word. I hope you are having a prosperous day, afternoon, or evening. Whenever you come across my reading, and you already know, if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintentions or evil eyes, go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all the hexes and the curses and the spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you reap what you sow for Rob so low. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy Ann and Andy ass, miserable, bitter ass biznitch. And go heal yourself. What's the deal, people? So we're going to tap into this energy, whatever energy is in the air, whatever energy is being thrown out in the air. Because I can feel it in the air. I feel pettiness. That's what I feel. I feel pettiness in the air. I feel cattiness in the air. I feel gossip in the air. You know, gossip girls type energy in the air. You know, bitter Betty type shits. You know, motherfuckers that's trying to get you out your character because they in their feeling type of energy. That's what I'm getting. So we're going to clear that. We're going to clear that out. And we're going to tap into the energy. So let's tap. Let's remove this corny ass energy out of my place, out of my space. They need to get the fuck out of my face, collective. What's the deal? What's the deal, Leo? So collective, we're going to tap in. Let's see what do we want to use. I just heard tarot. So let's tap into the tarot because I haven't used the tarot in a minute. Let's give this a little shuffle. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light. Light attribute only, please. Provide me with some insight. Definitely need some new cards. Oh. So angels, ancestors, please provide me with some insight. We got the Four of Wands. This is about a foundation. Two of Swords in reverse. This is about a foundation that they couldn't... Okay, we got the Four of Wands, the Two of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Two of Cups right there. Okay. The Queen of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, the Six of Coins, Eight of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Coins, oh my goodness, Nine of Coins, oh my goodness, the Star, oh my God, the Tower, oh my God, the Queen of Wands is in the reverse, oh, FG collector, hold on, wait a minute. All these cards fell now. All right, wait a minute. Hold on. So with this Four of Wands in the reverse, this is talking about a foundation, okay? A structure. Two of Swords in the reverse. Four of Wands, Two of Swords in the reverse. So this is definitely talking about your peace, your prosperity, your foundation. Right? Something that you perfected. This Two of Swords in the reverse. Somebody was unable to put an end to you. There's an imposter. So you're somebody with, Eight of Swords in the reverse with the Two of Cups. Okay, so what we got going on here with this Four of Wands and the Two of Swords, right? This is talking about somebody's prosperity, money, their life, peace, prosperity, something that somebody perfected, right? This could be your peace or prosperity. Hey. This could be your peace or prosperity that you perfected, or this is somebody that. So you perfected you're some type of peace, collective. You're at peace. You're prosperous. You could be living this country life, living in the country, or that's what you're aiming for. And there's somebody's smoke alarm going off, so that's giving me confirmation. So you're basically going through some type of celebration. You're coming into fruition. Whatever you're manifesting is coming into fruition. Your peace or prosperity. All right. You're going to get some type of satisfaction in a community, or you're getting some type of satisfaction in a community. You're relaxed. You're at peace. You're unbothered. Right? And the Two of Swords is in the reverse. So normally the Two of Swords in the upright gives me somebody putting a stop to something. Right? But no. So because you're at peace, you're celebrating, you're relaxed. Somebody's going through some type of turmoil. Somebody's stressed out and feeling some type of pressure. Confirmation with the sirens. I love it. I love the synchronicities. I really do when I do a reading. So, because you're at peace, you're unbothered, you're chilled, this imposter, the Two of Swords in reverse, this imposter, this fake ass person that could have been possibly trying to duplicate you, copy you, they're disloyal. Confirmation with the sirens. Someone was trying to put you in this Eight of Swords energy, trying to have you entrapped, but they were unable to. They're having a difficulty trying to entrap you, keep you binded, create oppositions. Somebody was trying to create some type of accident, and there's about to be some type of unforeseen fatality that's coming to somebody. Or they were trying to, basically, they were unable to, with the Two of Swords in the reverse, and then you have the Two of Cups in the upright. This is talking about a union, satisfaction, joining together, collaborating. Somebody was trying to bring an ending. Somebody stressed out because they were unable to trap you. I want to laugh, but anyway, somebody's pissed off and in turmoil and in disbelief and stressed out because they were unable to trap you. You're free. You've been released from whatever somebody was trying to put you in this, whatever Two of Swords energy somebody was trying to trap you with. You're released from this. And somebody could be getting fired, or there's going to be a resignation. Somebody has to resign. Somebody has to give up. They're in denial that you're in freedom. They're under stress, in turmoil, and in disbelief because you're free. And yet you're still getting your Two of Cups. They're in belief that you're still getting this partnership, a romantic connection, an emotional bond. Somebody was trying to bring an ending to your connection, your partnership, whatever you're attracting, whatever emotional bonds that you hold with people, whatever romantic connections that you have. Somebody was really trying to put an end. You could be this Queen of Swords with this in this Four of Wands energy. You at peace. You're relaxed. You're gaining your Wheel of Fortune. Somebody was trying to put an end to your Wheel of Fortune. They were unable to put an end to your Wheel of Fortune. This is clarifying the Two of Swords in the reverse. So somebody was trying to put an end to your fruition, your satisfaction, your hopes, your dreams, your finances, your money, and they were unable to. This Magician is in the reverse. This is clarifying the Eight of Swords. So this Magician in the reverse was unable to bring you or have you entrapped. This is somebody that got a fucking mental illness. They got problems. They're evil. They're treacherous. They're disloyal. They committed treason. They're a disgrace. They're in the reverse because you in the Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles, you're still getting help. You're about to get into some type of collaboration with people. People are about to be generous with you. People are about to give to you. You're about to receive. Whatever you put your hard work in, which is in the Four of Wands, the Four of Wands energy, the first card, whatever you put your hard work in, you're about to receive. You're about to be receiving whatever you put your hard work in. Whatever somebody was trying to stop you from doing, gaining, you're about to receive a lot of charity, generosity, or this could be you that you're going to gain. Well, this is clarifying the Two of Cups. So this is a clarification that you're going to come into union, collaboration, union. People are going to be charity with you. You're going to be, there's going to be a lot of generosity be given to you. You're going to gain, or whatever you're being putting your hard work in, you're going to be gaining from. Then you got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody that is scared of change. This is somebody that's being forced to walk away, because the Eight of Cups represents moving away, letting go of a situation, energy, people, places, or things, change of scenery, a change. So with this in the reverse, to me, that represents somebody being forced to walk away from a situation because they didn't want to stop what they were doing. They didn't want to let things go. They didn't want to move away. They didn't want to change. So because somebody didn't want to change or let go or move on, collective, you're having great joy. So you're at peace, you're relaxed, you come into your prosperity. Whatever you put you're about to gain from whatever you put your hard work in. You're this Queen of Swords, cutthroat, off with their head. You speak your truth, okay? And you're someone who could be making somebody feel embarrassed. This is a female energy, or this could be a masculine and feminine energy, or feminine in general. Somebody who's currently embarrassed. They're going through some type of embarrassment right now, in mourning, in separation as well, because they have to walk away. They're being forced to walk away from the situation. Because you're somebody who has integrity. You speak truth. You have principles. And somebody's embarrassed. You embarrassing somebody, collective? Yeah, somebody got to walk away because this Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, you're still receiving. This is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. You're still receiving your Ace of Pentacles. You're still getting Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles. You're still receiving it because you're the Star, collective. And there's a Queen of Wands in reverse that's having a Tower. The last two cards that came out when I was plucking from the top of the deck. There's a Queen of Wands having a Tower moment. This Queen of Wands fire sign energy. There's a fire sign energy, masculine or feminine energy, that's having a tower moment because they were unable to stop your connections, stop your people coming to you, stop people watching you, stop your attractions, stop you from gaining. They were unable to stop you. They were unable to put a two of swords and eight of swords to you, collective. This magician, somebody that has mental issues, could have been doing magic on you. Is being forced to walk away from the situation. They're in denial. They're trying to avoid. So they're trying to avoid something. There's a lot of avoidance because, like I said, they have a fear of change. They're going through a lot of delays and stagnation right now because they don't want to change. So somebody's mad because this cycle is over. Something was fated to happen. You coming into this fortune. Something was unpredictable. They were trying to predict something that was going to happen, and it was unpredictable. This is your destiny for you to be successful. And somebody was trying to stop your destiny. Really? This is somebody that don't got no direction. They scattered. This trickster magician energy that was casting a lot of illusions. They got a mental issue. They're a disgrace. They're disloyal. And they was trying, they could have been lying about how you making your money as well. A six of coins. They wanted people to be generous with them. They wanted people to give to them. You're coming in. They was scared, or this fear of change, because you're coming into some type of opportunities. You're receiving a gift, a prize. Your manifestations are manifesting. You manifested prosperity, and that's what's happening with the first card, Four of Wands, peace and prosperity. That's what you manifested. That's what you're gaining. Somebody was trying to stop your manifestations, but you're still gaining it with this Nine of Coins. You're going to be successful. You're going to have your achievements. You're going to be flourishing. You're going to be comfortable. You're going to have a lot of resources, and you're going to be very resourceful for others. Maybe that's why with this Six of Coins, you're going to have enough so you can help others. Because you are the star collective. You are going to be able to, you're going to come into enough so that you're going to be able to help others. You bring hope, you bring faith, and you bring healing. You're an inspiration. You're a guide. And the star is landing under the Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles. Two of Cups, if I read it down, is Two of Cups, Six of Coins, the star. You're coming into union. You're going to be celebrating. There's going to be a lot of people that you're coming into shit. You got the freaking Ace of Coins, Nine of Coins, Six of Coins, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands, the star energy. You're going to be coming into a lot of prosperity and abundance. You're gonna be stable. You're gonna have some type of ownership over something because of something that you worked hard on, something that you accumulated. And this is somebody that didn't want to let go. This is somebody that was trying to hold on to some type of ownership, ancestral inheritance. They were trying to hold on to some type of power of position. They were trying to hold on to some type of possession. They were holding on to some type of legacy, inheritance. They didn't want to let go. But you're holding on to your legacy and your inheritance. And they were unable to put a Two of Swords. They were unable to take your legacy, your inheritance. Because you are the star collective. This is somebody that want to be the star, but you are the star. There's people that you're going to get a lot of support and assistance. People are going to be generous with you. You could be starting a charity or something. You're going to be sharing, or people are going to be sharing things with you. People are going to be gifting you something, or you're going to be gifting people something. Or you are the gift. You are the gift, collective. You are the gift. You are gifting people with your guidance. You are inspiring people. Somebody's jealous that they were unable to stop you from being an inspiration. This is somebody that's jealous, the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody that's jealous and spiteful. They're a troublemaker. They were trying to bully you, or they were your bully, or they are your bully. And they're having a fucking tower moment because they couldn't put a stop to you. They couldn't stop you. They were unable to stop you. So now they're having a tower. There's a lot of destruction and collapse in this person's life. A lot of sudden changes. This person is going through a crisis. They were unable to see this disaster coming for them. While you over here being purified, you're being purified from this energy, from this Queen of Wands energy. This Queen of Wands energy is being kicked out of your energy. Exiled. Because they owe too much all up in your business. They were trying to call a lot of opposition. They were your opposition. They were very deceitful. And they're very jealous. You're somebody who's good when it comes to your economics, when it comes to your money making. You're a good business person. You're good at creating, building. Somebody's mad. They were unable to tear your foundation down. And now they're having a whole fucking tower moment. They're mad. They going through, they just ruined their life, collective. Misery loves company, and they wanted you to be miserable with them because their foundation is all fucked up. So they wanted your foundation to be fucked up. So they were trying to ruin your foundation because their foundation is fucked up. But their foundation was built on bullshit. Their foundation was built on copying somebody else, duplicating somebody else, not being creative, not creating their own shit, but duplicating the next person, then trying to say that it's theirs, and then they really thought that they were going to become somebody successful by duplicating somebody else's shit. It's cool if you find inspiration in somebody else. But if you're going to copy somebody, make sure that if you're copying somebody, you change it up, you switch it up, you do something different with it. You make it your own in some way, shape, or form. You don't become a copy, paste, and post troll. And then say that that's your shit. And you created that. And think that you're going to be successful off of somebody else's back. Because ain't nobody going to be successful off of my back. That's for damn sure. Because there's not a lot of people that will walk my lane. There ain't a lot of people that's going to put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears on trying to be their own boss, create their own shit. Nah, they rather walk and be slaves for the system. I'm not a slave for the system. So if bitches and niggas want to sit there and he and ha and talk shit and come for me, I guess I'm doing something right with my life. And they never did anything right with their life. So, of course, they're jealous. And, of course, they're going to talk shit. And, of course, they're going to try to ruin your foundation because they don't even got a foundation anyway. Not a real one. So, let's be real. You making bitches and niggas feel real stupid about their life because they know that they about nothing and you about something. Confirmation with the notification. You a whole star, collective. You a Queen of Swords, star energy. You got principles, you have integrity, and you speak your truth, and you a star. This is the whole Queen of Wands in the reverse, Jealous ass person in their feelings because they can't do what you do. They're trying to copy you and they still can't do what you do. So they mad. And they having a whole fucking tower moment. I'm gonna pour. Let's move this over here. Actually, we're gonna put these gonna be the clarified cards from the top here. Yeah. So we're gonna continue. So there's the Queen of Wands in the reverse. That's the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Jealous and envious because of your Four of Wands, your prosperity, your peace, and they were unable to bring a tower. They were unable to bring a Two of Swords. So this is clarifying the Four of Wands and the Two of Swords in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, because this is landing right on top of these four cards. So this Queen of Wands in reverse is in their feelings because you're at peace, you're having prosperity, you're gonna gain, you're speaking your truth. You're fortunate, you're lucky, you're gaining your Wheel of Fortune. This cycle has ended. They were unable to close the cycle and they're mad, they're jealous. And now they're having a tower moment. This is clarifying the Two of Swords in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune, Magician in the reverse, and the Eight of Swords. They're having a tower moment because somebody was unable to bring the Two of Swords to you. They were unable to trap you, imprison you. You're still gaining, and this Wheel of Fortune is still in the upright, and this Magician is in the reverse. They're having a tower moment because they're deceitful, they're disloyal. They mentally got issues. They got mental issues. Queen of Wands. Look at that. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Tower. Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands has fucking mental issues. The clarification that this is a fire sign energy. Queen of Wands energy. It is a clarifying that. This is somebody that wants to look like they're honorable. This is somebody that has a veil. This is somebody that has a love of money. This is a Queen of... Ooh. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. I hear sirens. So this is talking about somebody's in their emotions. This could be emotions. This could have to do with an offer. Okay, so somebody was trying to approach you, come to you, bring some type of message, proposition. They was trying to stop some type of arrival, a message, an invitation. This Queen of Wands was a fraud. They were copying you. They are copycat energy. This is the trickster energy. It's Queen of Wands. The World. Five of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups is in the reverse. This Queen of Wands is a trickster energy. They're disloyal. They're jealous of you. And they were basically trying to put an end to your foundation, to your connections, to everything. With the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Landing under the Queen of Wands. Landing on top of the Queen of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Cups in reverse. And the Ace of Coins. Somebody was trying to stop some type of arrival or a message when it came to your Wheel of Fortune, your peace, your prosperity. Something that was coming in, something that you work hard for, something that you've been working on. Somebody was really trying to bring an ending to this. To your world. Somebody was trying to bring an ending to your world with the world coming in. With the world coming after. Somebody was really trying to bring an ending to your world. This is a narcissist. This is somebody who's insecure. They like to sulk. They like to play victim. Somebody who has a fear of change. They don't want to change. And somebody is mad because this cycle, this is fated. Okay, with the world. So this is a cycle. This is a cycle that you're going through. And somebody's having this landing under the tower. So somebody's having a tower moment. There's like, collapse to their world. Somebody's world is collapsing. For being a trickster energy. There's a completion. You've mastered something. You've integrated something. You've attained something. You've got your fulfillment, and somebody is having a tower. And they're in the Five of Pentacles. This Queen of Wands is in the Five of Pentacles. They're having material and financial losses. They could be homeless in the street or about to be. They have no stability. They're going through a lot of struggle and material losses. Yeah, that Ten of Cups is in the reverse because they were unable to put you in the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is in the reverse. Somebody is in despair and traumatized, paranoid. They're unable to escape whatever it is, and there's a lot of self-hate. Somebody's in the Ten of Cups in the reverse, and in the Nine of Swords in reverse. They're in despair because they're in the Five of Pentacles. They're going broke. They're losing everything. They're losing their home. They're losing their money, their foundation, their clothes. They're only going to have their clothes on their back. I just heard the sirens. That's all somebody's going to have is the clothes on their back. That's it. For treacherous. That's all they're going to have. They're going through a lot of domestic disputes, dysfunction in their family, lack of community, or this is what they wanted for you. So this is what they wanted for you. This is what's going to happen to them. And they're mad because you're at peace. You're unbothered. They can't get under your skin. They can't ruin your foundation. But they ruined their foundation. They brought embarrassment to themselves. This person is embarrassed. This Queen of Wands is going through some type of embarrassment right now. Yes, they is, collective. This is somebody that thought that they were going to be looked at as honorable, friendly, and loving. And this is who you are. They're really jealous and deceitful. They're a person that can have a lot of flings. Okay. They're not somebody who's loyal. They're disloyal. Even in their relationships. They cheat on their spouse. Yeah. This Queen of Wands is in despair and having financial troubles and going through it. Yeah, look, I split the deck. They on the Judgment. Wow. Not Judgment and Five of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse. This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Incredible. The energy don't lie, collective. The energy does not lie. This person is under judgment for trying to cause adversity, opposition, war with you. They were at war with you because they're jealous of you. Now their cups is empty, not filling up. Queen of Pentacles, that was all about the material. They don't make money properly, and they're all about material. They're materialistic. All about the money. They're all about money. So since they're all about money, and that's 35-35-88, since they're all about money, collective, since they are love money, and they attacked you because they was trying to come for your finances, they didn't want you to build, they're about to lose everything. I don't know how many times this energy got to come out, but there is definitely a Queen of Wands, a fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sag, that's about to lose or is losing or has already lost or is in despair, in grief, because they're about to be homeless or homeless. They're sick. They have a mental issue, and they're about to have nothing but the clothes on their back. So if they're about to have the clothes on their back, they better double up. They better layer them bitches. If you know you're about to be in the street with this Five of Pentacles, if you're not in the street yet, 36-36, if you're not in the street yet, I advise you, since we in the winter time anyway, and since you all about the money, you must have them expensive clothes and shit. I think you should start selling them shits. Start making money off your name brand clothing that you're not going to be able to flaunt anymore in the street. Them purses, them bags that you better start going to, what's that, Vinted that they be that they be advertising. Fucking Let Go, whatever the fucking apps are, freaking Posh, Macari. You better start posting your shit on there. You better have a motherfucking thrift sale. Start selling your shit, because you're going to need money to be in the street. You're going to be hungry. You're going to get cold. So you're going to have to start buying no name brand coats. So you better go get yourself a nice warm ass bubble coat, some warm pants and sneakers, a good ass thermal. Make it double that shit, 2 thermals. I'm telling you, double up on everything, triple up on everything, but making sure it's no name brand. Because this winter, I said it's going to be a cold winter for you. I did say that for these karmics. Because that name brand shit now, it is worth shit now. Name brand shit was always worth this. So you thought you were big, bad, and bougie because you could afford some Gucci. You thought you were big, bad, and bougie because you could afford some Gucci. Oh, no. You're not big, bad, and bougie because you could afford some Gucci. You're stupid. Now you under judgment. Now they under judgment collective. Pocket watch. Because they was pocket. Look at that. They was pocket watching you. There was a Queen of Wands pocket watching you. Trying to fuck your shit up. Now that shit is fucked up. They got no goals. Pocket watching you and they got no goals. Spirit is spilling the tea on this motherfucking energy. I swear to God. Pocket watching you and they got no goals. Lord have mercy. Yeah, games played. They were playing games. Yep, games was played. No goals. Pocket watching your ass. Collective. Yeah, uncle not related. Uncle not related to you. Pocket watching you. Somebody's uncle was watching you. They was devoted. An uncle not related to you. Devoted to pocket watching you. They were being wicked. Games played wicked. They was being wicked, playing wicked games. May. Somebody did something in the springtime. Something is about to happen in the springtime. Somebody could be named May. Somebody could be born in May. Confirmation with the sirens. May, January, February, March, April, May. May is what? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me one momentito, por favor. Okay, hold on. Let me take it out. All right, so earth or air sign, May. So somebody could be an earth or air sign, born in May. So this uncle correlated, I don't know why I said that like that. This uncle not related could be an air sign or earth sign energy. So it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or something could have been done in May, happened in May, started watching you in May. Something happened in May. Secret love affair getting exposed. Somebody's secret love affair is getting exposed. Soul swapper. Their love affair with soul swapping. This could be a love affair of soul swapping. Their love affair with doing magic. Their love affair with this uncle not related to you. There could be a Queen of Wands energy, a fire sign energy that is working with an air or earth sign energy. An uncle energy that's not related to you or not related to them. This uncle not related could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They could be born in May, between May 21st to June 20th. Or April 20th to May 20th. Their birthdays could be in between that, or something happened in between those months. The rats is running now. So the rats is running. They could have did something in the springtime and something didn't work out. Something got exposed in the springtime. It says prayers are falling on deaf ears, karmic. So these people now are praying, but they're falling on deaf ears because something got exposed. So because they got no goals, they were devoted, and now some secret love affair got exposed, and now they're praying, and the prayers are falling on deaf ears. Their rats is running because they were trying to swap you out your soul collective. They were being wicked, playing games, no goal, pocket watching you. This Queen of Wands in this uncle energy. Hacking, they were also trying to hacking, soul swap, but they were hacking your energy, trying to hack your energy, hacking. Insecure. This person is, the rats is running. Yeah, this is somebody that feels insecure. We already know that they're jealous of you. The one trick pony ran out of tricks and now they're sick. Yeah, they kept doing something and now they ran out of this trick, this game that we're playing. Them trying to swap your soul. Them trying to stop your goals. They have no goals trying to stop your goal. Now they're in the Five of Pentacles. Under judgment. They need to be on medication. They got mental issues. I said somebody got mental issues. A card fell. Where did it go? Hold on, collective, because a card fell and I lost it. I don't know where the hell did it go. Did it go behind the radiator? I think it did. Lord have mercy. I just lost the card collective. Now I really want to know what that was. So let's see how I'm going to get this card. I think it fell behind the radiators. The radiator. It fell behind the radiator. collective. A bit of an intermission. Because I gotta be MacGyver right now. And I gotta get this card. Because that card literally fell behind the radiator. And it's like, I think it needs to be read. Oh, wait a minute. Did it fall behind the radiator? I hear it. Anyway, I can't get it. Damn. Anyway, collective. I don't know where my card went, and I don't know. I can't get it. I lost a card from my deck. I know it fell. Anyway, as I proceed, let me move on. It is what it is. So, like I said, somebody needs to be medicated. They need to be on medication. They got mental issues. So somebody got mental issues. They got mental sickness. They sick. Yeah, restitution. They pocket watch you and now they owe you. They pocket watching you and now they owe you something. They owe you money. They owe you some type of payment. They owe you something, collected. They gotta give you something, and now they running scared. So now because they gotta give you something, they had no goals pocket watching you, playing games is played. Now they owe you something and they running scared. The rats is running. This ex-friend, this Queen of Wands could be an ex-friend, or this uncle not related could be an ex-friend. Their name could be named May, or they were born in May. There's a secret love affair that's happening with this ex-friend and an uncle not related. A revenant. I forgot what that means, so I'm going to take it out. I forget what that means. I put it there, but I forget. Yeah. They toxic. There's a toxic, wicked soul swapper, and their secret love affair is getting exposed. On the online community, their secret love affair is getting exposed in the online community. Now the rats is running, and they're trying to pray, but it's falling on deaf ears now. Yeah, they thought they were too legit to quit. They were delusional. So somebody thought they were too legit to quit. When it came to hacking your soul, somebody thought that they were the Don Dada. Yeah, but this person actually is dealing with unhealed trauma. They're insecure. This is somebody who's insecure, that's dealing with unhealed trauma, and they're jealous of you. Yeah, constructive criticism. They don't know how to take this constructive criticism that's being aimed at them. They were trying to criticize you. Yeah, this is something that happened in the past. They did something in the past, and now in this current timeline, they're running scared because it's catching up to them. Whatever they did, yeah, they try to set you up for money fraud. So something that they did in the past lifetime, something that in the past, they try to set you up for money fraud in an online community. And now they owe you money. Yup. Look, you were outnumbered and you still drop kicked them all alone. They were evil. They tried to set you up for money fraud in the past. They were evil. A lot of people came up against you, and now they're losing their sight. Yeah, the mother of all ravens, Supreme Council. You could be the mother of all ravens, Supreme Council, or somebody thought that they were the mother of all ravens, Supreme Council, is losing their sight. An evil mother of ravens. Somebody that could be in a high position. Somebody that has control of a lot of people. A feminine energy that considers herself a raven. She could call herself Raven. She could think that she's Supreme Council. This mother of all ravens that thought they were too legit to quit, they're delusional, and now they're losing their sight for something that they did in the past. They try to set you up for money fraud. An ex-friend and this uncle not related with a masculine, and this ex-friend and this masculine energy having some type of secret love affair and it got exposed, and everything that they're doing or everything that they did is being exposed in an online community. A lot of people came up against you and you still defeated them. And now they all on the judgment for this war, this adversity, this Five of Swords energy that they wanted to create with you. But now that's in the reverse. That shit is going back. Now they fighting amongst each other. They're having disputes and fights amongst each other within their own circle, within their own community, within their own family, within their own establishment. So, yeah, this is what happens when you're an evil person. This is what happens when you come for people that you shouldn't come for. This is what happens when you come for people who are minding their business, when you come for people that you shouldn't be coming for in the first place. Why are you pocket watching anybody anyway? Why are you worried about what somebody's doing with their life, what they're building, what they're achieving, what they're trying to achieve, what they're healing? What you worried about it for? Why is it that you cannot go and worry about your own business, your own life, heal from whatever it is that you need to heal from? What's the problem? Why you gotta be jealous of somebody else's healing? Because they not messy with it? Like you? You're mad because somebody is not messy with their struggles? The fuck? You out here being a copycat energy because what? You're insecure with yourself. You unable to unheal from your trauma. Why is that anybody else's fucking problem? It's only your problem. So since it's your problem, go deal with it. Fix it. Heal it. Do something. Coming for somebody else and trying to stop somebody else's connections, platonic or romantic, business, with the divine. Trying to stop somebody from generating income so they can take care of themselves. Stop them trying to gain somebody from gaining knowledge so they can educate themselves. Trying to stop somebody's forward movement because you're jealous of someone. It is what it is. To me, for me, when motherfuckers to me, when they do this, when they show motherfucker hate, when they show this bitch hate, it puts a smile on my face. Because you're in your feelings. And I'm just being me. 53:35. Something's being mirrored back. You're in your feelings because I'm a goal-oriented person and you have no goals. You're out here and you're mad because I'm not out here pocket watching anybody. I'm building my own pockets. You're mad because somebody actually speaks truth and is a loyal person, an honest person, and you're disgraced, you're disloyal, and all you do is lie. You mad that somebody can create and you are a copycat. You're not an original, you're a duplicate. And not even a good one at that. You're mad because somebody's not evil like you and don't do evil things to get money or get by. You're mad because somebody doesn't love money like you do. Is not obsessed with money, not chasing the bag like you do. Not manipulating others to get money like you do. Not lying and being deceitful make their pockets fat. No, I don't need to do that. Why would I need to do that when there's so many legal ways to fucking make money? I don't gotta rob Peter to pay Paul. You robbing Peter to pay Paul, to pay Pamela, to pay Penelope. To pay the pigs. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And I'm Sally selling seashells by the seashore. Confirmation with the honking. I'm Sally selling seashells by the seashore, making that money. And you out here robbing Peter to pay Paul, to pay Pamela, to pay Penelope, to pay the pigs. You're mad because you don't have no vision. You have no creativity. You didn't have no direction because you were scared to change. You were scared to go in the right direction. You were scared to be a good person. Who the fuck is scared to be a good person? Make that make sense. You scared to be a good person. Who the fuck is scared? I'm scared to be a bad person. I'm scared that if I sit here and talk shit about the next person, I don't got no business talking about that karma is going to come for me. I'm scared that if I take something from somebody else or lie about something, that I'm going to get in trouble for it. I'm scared that karma will come bite me in my ass if I do wrong. Yeah, the fuck I am scared. That's the only thing I'm scared of. Karma. God. Because that shit is real. That shit is not fake. I speak from experience. I've done wrong and I've gotten that shit. I had to pay for the shit. And karma don't come slow for me. That as soon as I do it, I karma come fast. Like, bitch, you gonna learn your lesson now so that you don't ever do it again. This is what some of these things should have been happening to some of these people. Karma should have been hitting fast for them. But you know what they were doing? They were doing magic to block the karma from happening. So they never learned the lesson from the wrongdoings that they did. Because they were too busy trying to block it out, escape and avoid it. Now they can't run or escape from the karma anymore. The karma has built up so much that it is exploding out the damn bag now. There's no room and no more space for karma to keep up adding up for these people. It's exploding because they keep adding. It's like you trying to fit a bunch of shit in a paper bag. You know the paper bag is going to break. You know the paper bag is not stable enough to hold anything heavy in it or a bunch of spiky, sharp things because it will tear or rip into the paper bag. And you know not to put any heavy weight or add any more things into that paper bag because it's going to rip apart and everything in the inside is going to fall out on the floor. A paper bag is strong, but it's also fragile. There's only but so much weight and objects and certain objects that you can put in a paper bag so you can carry it home properly without tearing and ripping. This person, fragile like a paper bag, still sturdy but fragile, kept accumulating karma and karma and karma, and karma comes with spikes, rocks, nails, scissors, blades, fire. It's everything. Fire burn a fucking paper bag, that shit's go burst into flames. Water is going to make your bag soggy and everything is going to break apart and fall out. Anything sharp is gonna cut the shit out of the bag. You just created destruction in your life. But hey, that's the destruction you wanted to create in your life. Now you under judgment for it. Because you try to set somebody up for money fraud in the past and you thought you were going to get away with it because you thought you were too legit to quit. And now everything is being exposed on the online community. This is your ex-friend that's working with some type of uncle energy. Not related to you or not related to them. But they're coming out as an uncle energy. And they had no goals. This ex-friend could have been having some type of a love affair with this uncle energy. Yours or theirs. Or somebody else's. And they were trying to swap out your soul, trying to stop your foundation, trying to stop your connections, trying to stop your finances, trying to stop your love, your emotional bonds, your connections, everything. They were trying to entrap you. They were trying to have you in the Eight of Swords energy. Somebody could have also been trying to have you in prison, mentally or physically. And because of this Queen of Wands, fire sign is in the Five of Pentacles and having a Tower moment. Collective, that was your reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't make anything stick. It's going to make you sick. I'll be back with another reading a little bit later, collective. I'm about to go about my business, and I got to go use the bathroom. So peace out. Let's cleanse the energy as we come in and as we go. I didn't like that bang. That's a little bit better. Peace, collective. I'll see you later and enjoy your weekend.